Hi everybody, it's Paige. So my big announcement actually is that I am going to be moving to Florida at the end of November. Huge change, all for good things. So it's exciting for me. And now that there's this online yoga, I still want to stay in touch with you guys, and I'm going to be teaching at least online with club form until I leave, or maybe we can get back in person after Labor Day. I don't know if you guys are like coming back to work, and then we can see what works. I've been teaching with the mask on, and it's not as bad as I thought, and we can like social distance. So maybe we all can get back into the gym and practice yoga before then. If not, we're gonna make the best of it, right? And life is so crazy, right? It's like what we give attention to, we give power to. So if you're thinking about something that is bothering you, we're just going to give more and more energy and power into that. So instead of a reaction to a moment that is really negative, maybe we can focus on what it is we want out of that moment instead, and then get excited about it, right? So I do love feedback, you know that, and I do want to feel like I'm connecting to you guys. So feel free to reach out to me from now until then, and then we'll stay in touch after as well. But it's not until November, still a few months away. And let's get started. Let's get into the practice. So today, we'll start in child's pose, knees wide, slide your hands out, forehead down. Taking this time to get grounded and to listen to the breath, listen to your body, notice what you need out of this practice today, and then just pay attention to your mind and what you're giving power into. Few breaths here. Nice big breath in, exhale. 2 more. One more time. Go ahead and rise up into cat. So bring your knees underneath your hips. Push the ground away. Fingertips spread nice and wide. Inhale. Open it up for cow. Exhale into cat. Few sets here on your own, connecting that breath and movement. The inhales, we expand the belly, and exhales. Try to pull the belly up and into the spine. One more set. Back to a neutral tabletop. And from here, let's go ahead and walk the knees back a little bit, and then walk the arms forward and sink through your armpits, through your heart, and maybe through your throat if you want to hover your chin or rest your chin down, or bring your forehead down. Notice how the inhales you can lift out of the pose a little bit, and the exhales you can go back into it. I know this can feel really intense, but try to relax into it with the exhale. One more round of breath. Inhale. Soften a little more in the exhale. And then we'll go ahead and walk the hands in. Toes curl under, find a floating tabletop. So knees just above the ground, hold here. We're going to bring our right knee towards our right wrist. Maybe it touches, and then bring it back. Left knee, left wrist, bring it back. 2 more sets. Right to the right, bring the left to the left. 1 more time each side. And then downward facing dog, and play around here for a moment. Create lots of nice big movements. Shake out any tension going on here. Listen to that quality of breath. 1 more time. And then walk into ragdoll. Feet about hip distance. Shake it out, up and down, left and right. And then from here, let's go ahead and interlace the hands. Reach your fist forward, lean the weight a little forward. Inhale, wide-legged chair pose. Airplane arms, exhale. Come all the way up to Tadasana. And exhale, back bend. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, lengthen out. Plant your palms, step back, high plank. Roll to the left hand, side plank, right arm goes high. And then extend your right arm over your head. So I'm staggering my feet. You can modify with your feet stacked or your left knee down. Back into high plank. Roll to the right, left arm goes high. Extend your left arm over as you really lift your hips, pressing into that bottom hand. Left hand down. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Drag the feet forward, pull through the crown of the head. Press into the hands, toes curl under. Downward facing dog. Find that breath here. One more. Look forward and step forward, ragdoll. Interlace your hands behind your back, reach your fist forward. Bend your right knee, lean over to the right. Bend your left knee, lean over to the left. Back into center. Wide-legged chair pose, weight into the heels. Exhale, airplane your arms, sit into it. Inhale, Tadasana, bring it all the way up. Exhale, back bend, open it up. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, lengthen, press into the shins. Plant your palms and step back, high plank. Roll to the left hand, side plank, right arm goes high. Extend it towards the front of the room. And then bring it up and bring it in a circle behind you 3 times. And bring it back into high plank. Roll to the right, left arm high. Reach it towards the front of the room. And then reach it behind you in a big circle 3 times. Whatever breath you got here. Bring it back into a high plank. Shift forward, gaze forward. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Toes curl under. Downward facing dog. Hi, Leela. One more time. Let's play around with this. Go ahead and step forward into ragdoll. Interlace the hands behind you. Reach forward. Lean forward. Shake it out. Bend your right knee. Lean over to the right. Bend your left knee. Lean over to the left. Back into center. Wide-legged chair pose. Lift your heels this time. Reach back. Airplane your arms. From here, let's bring our hands down. Lean forward. Maybe pop up into crow. Oh, hi. There's Layla. And I will be bringing the cats with me, and I would plan on trying to teach from the beach. So if you want to follow me, it'd be pretty fun to have you guys in my adventures. Inhale, back up into a chair pose. Airplane your arms again. Come up, Tadasana. Exhale, back bend, open it up. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, lengthen. Plant your palms and step back, high plank. Roll it to the left, side plank. Right arm goes high, reach it forward. Reach it behind you. Circle it down. Bring it back up. And then take your right foot behind you to back bend here for wild thing. Another breath. Drop your hips to flip it back into high plank. Roll it to the right. Side plank, left arm high. Reach it forward. Reach it back in one big circle. And then left foot behind you to open it up into a back bend here. 2 more breaths. Press into that bottom hand. 1 more. Drop through your right hip back up to high plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Let's go ahead and come down to our knees. Sit back towards your heels here. Catch your breath. Check in with yourself. Notice if you do feel depleted in your practice or in life, what are you giving too much attention and too much energy into, right? And where is your, the way I want to say is where are you giving your power away? Where is it leaking, right? We want to feel really empowered by this practice, by life. And if we start to notice that we're really drained, it's good reasons. During a pandemic, we all feel that way, but get really specific about how you use that power, right? Where you put the energy into, because at this point, we have to be really intentional with it more than ever, because we all are going through something pretty major together. So taking that time to really take care of your adrenal glands and take extra care of yourself right now and be gentle to yourself. Let's wake up the core a little bit though. We're gonna bring the hands down. We're gonna press into the tops of the feet. So on the inhale, this is that neutral spot. On the exhale, lift to the tops of the feet, knees to nose. Drop it down, take an inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Keep going. Last 3. 2 more. 1 more time. Woo. Then bring your hands behind you. I'm just going to bring my fingertips down. Lift your hips up for a moment. And go ahead and drop it back and down. And from here, see if you can lift to the tops of the feet and then roll over the feet, downward facing dog. From here, right leg high on the inhale. Knee to nose on the exhale. Inhale high. Bend your knees, start to open your hip here. Press equally in the hands. Straighten that right leg out. Exhale, bring it through. Low lunge. We're gonna bring the right arm high and then come up into that revolved crescent lunge. Breath in. Exhale, relax into the legs, and then inhale, exalted warrior, big breath in. And as you exhale, go ahead and open it up to warrior 2. Inhale to reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle, come forward. Inhale here. And as you exhale, drop it into a skandasana, back of the mat. So I'm bending my left knee, my right leg is straight, your left heel can be up or down. Just the first set, just kind of feeling the shape in the body. Bring it back into the low lunge. Right leg hovers, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Left leg high, inhale. Knee to nose, exhale. Inhale high. Bend your knee, open the hip. So notice here, if you're still pressing your right heel down, if you still have the weight in your left hand, straighten the left leg out. Exhale, and bring it through, low lunge. I'm gonna get light on my fingertips and really push through the back heel. Reach the left arm up. Come up into your twist. Revolve your crescent lunge. Settle back into the legs. You can bend the back knee if you want to. Gaze up. Reach the left hand towards the right hip as you sink into the front knee, exalted warrior. Another inhale. Then as you exhale, warrior 2, nice big opening into it. Shoulders over the hips. Inhale to reverse warrior. Exhale as you go ahead, come forward, extended side angle. Good. Breath in, breath out. Both hands down to the mat. Go ahead and actually drop it into that skandasana, back in the mat. So the left toes are flexed up. Really try to get that left leg straight. Use your hands any way you need for support or for any challenges we go through. We're gonna play with this flow 2 more times. So let's go ahead. Find your way to high plank, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Feet together, inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, step or hop, top of the mat, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Airplane arms, exhale. Separate the knees. Let's go for crow again. Maybe today, you see if you can jump back into a chaturanga. So the key to this is keeping your gaze forward. Your arms already are in a chaturanga shape, right? They're already pretty much where they should be, but you want to use the elbows to catch your rib cage, like hold yourself there. So keep the gaze forward, and we're gonna think about shooting the legs back, keep the gaze forward. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. And then from here, let's go ahead and come into high plank, come into forearm plank. Breathe here. No, Layla. No. Don't play with the phone. That's my timer is on my other phone. Couple extra breaths. Relax your hands. Where are you noticing these energy leaks, these power leaks? What can you do here to really empower yourself? No, this is temporary no matter what. One more breath. And then we'll drop it down and then pull forward and up through Sphinx pose for a moment. Maybe bend your right knee or your left. You could reach for your foot, but stay for a few breaths. Grip the fingertips, pull the heart forward and up. One more breath. And lower down. Either push into tabletop or high plank, downward facing dog. Bring your left leg high, inhale. Knee to nose, exhale. Inhale high, bend your knee, open your hip. Straighten the right leg. Exhale, bring it through. On the inhale, come up into your twist. On the exhale, relax into it. Inhale, left arm high, exalted warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Take an inhale. Exhale, drop into Skandasana. Maybe your right arm goes high and gaze up. Exhale, bring it back into low lunge, top of the mat. Flow through, right leg hovers. Chaturanga, up dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Left leg high, inhale. Knee to nose, exhale. Inhale high, bend the knee, open the hip. Straighten the left leg, exhale, bring it through. Come up into the twist. Left arm high, inhale. Exhale, relax. Inhale, exalted. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Take a breath in. Drop it into Skandasana, back in the mat. Maybe the left arm goes high, gaze up. Exhale, both hands to the mat. Low lunge. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Downward facing dog to child's pose. Any variation on child's pose you want to take. The second variation is with knees together. Palms up, forehead down, knuckles down. Sometimes it's nice to like open, but it can also bring up some stuff depending on what is going on in your life, the time of day, really so many different factors. So if you ever just need that time to like close off and nurture and quiet down a little bit more, that second variation on child's pose is called embryo, because it's a really tiny child, really tiny child's pose, and it's really like all closed off, but it's opening the back at the same time. We're gonna play with just a couple of things out of that last flow before we break it down, because time goes by really fast when the class is only half an hour, and I always want to try to connect with you. So from here, let's go into a dolphin pose. So we're gonna bring our middle finger to our elbows. Bring the elbows down, fingertips forward. You can walk the elbows in a little tighter and then kind of roll the elbows out so that it catches that loose skin. Push the ground away so you're not like sinking in the shoulders, but you're really lifting up. Walk the feet in as close as you can comfortably with the toes curled under, straighten out the legs. And we're just gonna hold here today. If you really want to play with jumping up, just make sure it's safe in your practice, and it would be safe to flip over and fall in case you do. Just keep the area around you safe. Stay with it. Turn up that volume of that breath. This is a really powerful breath, that Ujjayi breath. One more. And drop it down. And I'm going to take it into that second child's pose just because it feels nice after that. If you want to arch it deeper, you can bring your chin to chest, keep your shins on the ground and grab onto your heels. Go ahead and release, roll through your neck, both directions. And maybe move your hips too as you do this, so you're getting that nice full rotation going on here, both directions. Maybe close the eyes, let it feel good for a moment. And then from here, time is going by a little bit quicker, so we're not going to take that whole flow again. Instead, we'll cross our ankles, bring your legs out, actually just crossing. Making sure my cats are okay. This is like real life here. I don't edit these, I just upload them just like they are. We're going to bring the right elbow underneath, elbows up, back bend, exhale, bring it in. And then move your hands to the left, circle the elbows up to the left, and then bring them back and down. 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale up. Exhale, bring it in. And then release your arms and slide them out in front of you and let your head drop. Slide your hands back. Crisscross your ankles the other way. Left arm under, wrap it up. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, elbows in. Move your hands to the right. Draw a circle up to the right and then to the left elbow, bring it in. Or left knee, bring it in. Inhale up. Exhale, bring it in. One more. Now when you slide and release your arms, slide them forward. Have your palms faced up. Let your head drop. Palms down, slide your hands in, scoot forward a little bit, lay all the way back and down, and let's lift the hips up for bridge. If you like interlacing your hands underneath, you can get the shoulders a little tighter. Make sure the knees don't move out. Try to have them right over the ankles. Feet are only hip bone distance. If wheels in your practice, and you want to go for it, just be careful on the way up and down. Relax your glutes a little bit more. And then slowly drop it down. And from here, knees come in, give yourself a good squeeze, and let's take the right leg over the left, maybe full eagle legs or more of a figure 4 legs. As you bring your legs over to the left, reach and gaze over the right shoulder. And then with this variation, if you have the eagle legs wrapped up, we're gonna rock the legs back and forth, but you're gonna end up over to the left with the legs each time. So like rock them to center and then rock over to the left. This will also give you a nice massage in the glutes and like around the tailbone area. And then bring the legs back up, shake them out. And left leg on top, maybe wrap them all the way up. You can always press into your feet to scoot your hips a little to get the left shoulder to come down. Bring the knees over to the right. Left palm is facing up, gaze to the left. You can stay here or try it out. Rock with the legs like they are to center and then all the way back over to the right. Inhale, center, over to the left or over to the right. And you can use your right hand if you want to guide your legs over. If the left shoulder comes up, just keep bringing it back and down. Another breath here. Really squeeze the legs. And then bring them back to center. Shake them out. Feel like happy baby or plow pose, shoulder stand, anything like that. Go for it now before you drop into your final Shavasana. So whatever is your body's calling out to finish it out, find it now. Give yourself another moment here to really settle in. comfortable as you can here and drop into some stillness. Big breath in and then let it go. I'll let you know when class is over. Just give yourself this time to reflect on where you give maybe too much attention to things that don't deserve that energy and that power from you. And where there may be like these leaks in your life where you could kind of stop that, right? And then you can fill up your reservoir. You can really empower yourself. Find your way out of final Shavasana, however you want to get up to a seated pose. Oh, here comes Jackson. Just joining us for the end. When you make your way up to a seated pose, go ahead and bring your hands to prayer at the heart center. Take a big breath in, bigger breath out, and just remember this practice. Apply it into everything you do so your yoga becomes so much more than what happens on this mat. Thumbs to your third eye center. Bowing to the teacher in all things. Namaste. So thank you, everybody. I love all of you, and I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. It's been years we've been together at Club Form and at the river, and just in general in Denver. I've been teaching for a really long time now, since 2008. 7. So I'm ready for some new adventures, but I'm still going to be online. I'm going to be teaching in person on Thursday nights, sunset and sangria, as long as the weather stays nice. I'm going to be at the farmers market on Sundays at South Pearl Street doing the crepes booth. If you want to come say hi, I could do private sessions online. I could do private sessions in person. Please just reach out to me, because it's really emotional for me to do this move, but it's also very exciting. Lots of big things, and I would love to talk to each one of you and stay in contact. So I'm still going to be teaching until the end of November, at least in Denver. So I will talk to you soon, hopefully, and namaste. Have a great rest of your night or week or whenever you're watching this. All right, bye.